Hey everyone, and welcome back to Episode Breakdown. I'm Oliver, and today we're diving deep into the second episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And oh, what an episode it was. If you thought the premiere set the tone, this one cemented it. We're calling this episode Hard Salt Beef. And folks, it's a feast of character, class struggle, and some truly game-changing Targaryen drama. Strap in because we're going through every detail, spoilers front and center. Before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our breakdowns. Let's get into it. The episode opens not with a bang, but with a memory. We're in the past through the eyes of Sir Duncan the Tall. Dunk's narration guides us through raw, unvarnished flashbacks of his life with his master, Sir Arlen of Pennytree. This isn't the glossy chivalry of songs. We see Arlen, played by the brilliant Danny Webb, as a dogged fighter who also loved his drink, women, and lusty traveling songs. In a move that screams this show's grounded, earthy tone, yes, we see Sir Arlen in the nude. It's a small, humanizing moment that immediately tells you this isn't your older siblings' Game of Thrones. Dunk recounts their final journey to Ashford, where an infected wound and the chill led to Arlen's quiet death under a tree. To Dunk, he was a true knight in spirit, a man who did his job, never complained, and raised a lost boy as his own.
Skills as warrior were, and he was a dogged fighter. House Hayford, Sir Arlen fought side by side with your brothers at the Redgrass.
But here's the kicker. This heartfelt tribute is being delivered in the present to Lord Leo Longthorn Tyrell, and Lord Leo couldn't care less. This is our first major theme, the crushing weight of being forgotten. Dunk has been working down a list of lords Arlen served, Florent, Hayford, reminding them of specific battles. The answer is always a dismissive no.
He said it was you, my lord, who told him that a hedge knight was the bridge between lords and the small folk.
I know him not, man.
Walking away, Egg, ever the blunt little philosopher, voices the devastating question. Was he a shit knight? If no one of note remembers him, what was it all for? Dunk insists on his honor, but Egg challenges the entire system. Why do you treat these royal lapdogs like they are your betters? Dunk's reply is soaked in internalized class hierarchy. They are his betters in wealth, power, and training.
Why do you treat these royal lapdogs like they're your betters?
They are my bet. Arlen was a great knight. Someone will remember.
His quest isn't just to enter a tournament. It's a desperate fight to validate his master's entire life, and by extension, his own worth. Then trumpets, a dramatic power shift. The Targaryens arrive at Ashford, and Egg gets incredibly nervous, making a flimsy excuse and darting away. A great little clue for book readers.
Perhaps I should go back, sir.
Aye. You best be here when I come back. Rob me, and I'll hunt you down with dogs.
Don't have dogs!
I'll get some.
Where?
The royals are a fascinating study. We have Prince Baelor Breakspear Targaryen, the heir, who exudes calm, kind authority. His brother, Prince Maekar Aery, is all permanent scowl. And then there's Maekar's son, Prince Aerion Brightflame. Finn Bennett plays him with this delicious, spoiled arrogance. He immediately mistakes Dunk for a stable boy. When Dunk finally stammers he's a knight, Aerion delivers the ultimate class putdown. Knighthood has fallen on sad days. Ouch. But a spooked Targaryen horse gives Dunk a chance to show his innate skill, calming him.
Boys, stop gaping. Sit on my horse.
I'm not a stable boy, my lord.
Not clever enough.
I have the honor to be a knight.
Oh, knighthood has fallen on sad days.
This act draws the attention of two Kingsguard knights. One, Sir Donal of Duskendale, reveals he's the son of a crabber, a humble man who rose high. This conversation plants a crucial seed of hope.
May I ask, sir, how the son of a crabber came to have the honor of being a knight in the Kingsguard?
Same way we became crabbers.
Emboldened, Dunk does something brilliantly audacious. He slips into Ashford Castle itself. Hiding, he overhears a tense family drama. Princess Daeron and Aegon, two of Maekar's other sons, are missing. Lord Ashford's daughter Gwyn finds him, whispers wars have started for less, calls him big and stupid, punches his arm, and runs off. It's a fun, self-aware moment in an episode with very few women.
Prince's sons are missing. Probably dead. Wars have started for less.
When Maekar spots him, Dunk is dragged before the princes. Here's a big deviation from the book. Dunk is purposeful. He asks Prince Baelor directly if he remembers Sir Arlen. He recounts Arlen unhorsing the Grey Lion. Baelor, with immense patience, tests him, asking for the Grey Lion's true name. When Dunk answers Daemon Lannister, Baelor's face softens. He remembers. He recounts a joust where they broke 4 lances before Baelor won. Dunk, in a starstruck fumble, blurts out 7 lances before correcting himself.
He broke 4 lances before I finally unhorsed him.
It was 7.
Tales grow in the telling, I know. Do not think ill of your old master, but it was 4 lances only.
As you say, Your Grace, it was 4.
I do apologize.
No harm was done, sir. Rise.
Baelor's kindness is the emotional core of the episode. He recalls giving the impoverished Arlen back his horse and armor, taking no ransom. He always said you had the true spirit of chivalry, Dunk says, near tears. With a word, Baelor vouches for Dunk, getting him into the lists. He's the first lord to show Dunk genuine respect. As a final, almost fatherly note, Baelor reminds Dunk he needs his own sigil. Overwhelmed, Dunk tries to leave and walks straight into a wall. A perfect, awkward, human moment.
Sir, by law, only a true-born son is entitled to inherit a knight's arm. You must needs find a new device, sir, a sigil of your own.
I will. Thank you again, Your Grace.
Flush with victory, Dunk and Egg head to a Dornish puppet show run by Tansel Tootal. The show is a spectacle of giant puppets and simulated dragonfire. The tale of Janiquil and Florian ends with a line, "All men are fools and all men are knights," where women are concerned.
Sweet lady, all men are fools and all men are knights.
Where women are concerned.
Dunk, instantly smitten, fumbles through asking Tansel to paint his shield. He stares at her, a woman nearly his height, and blurts, "You're not too tall, you're just right for..." Cue internal panic. Puppets! Egg saves him. They designed the iconic sigil, an orange field for Arlen's sunsets, a green elm for their camp, a shooting star for Dunk's luck.
I need to paint something over the chalice. Yeah, the field should be the color of sunset,
An elm tree, like the one by the river, with the brown trunk and the green branches.
but with a shooting star above.
We get a lighter break with Sir Lionel Baratheon, the Laughing Storm, recruiting them for a muddy, raucous tug of war. Daniel Ings is hilarious, shouting, "Pull, you cunt-strapped dandelions!" Of course, being a lovable oaf, he lets go for a drink mid-contest, leaving Dunk to anchor the team and win through sheer strength. It's great character shorthand. Lionel sees Dunk as fellow warrior, not a nobody. Entering the tournament is one thing, competing is another. Dunk needs armor. Enter Steely Pate, the blunt armorer, who takes one look at Dunk's massive frame and says 800 stags, a fortune. To raise wands, Dunk makes a heart-wrenching sacrifice, selling Sir Arlen's beloved white palfrey Sweetfoot. The goodbye is tender, tragic, and Disney movie sincere. Dunk makes the buyer promise extra oats and an apple, vowing to buy her back. This scene hurts, and it crystallizes the economic reality of this world. Every dream has a painful, tangible cost.
If I win, I'll come back and buy you again. Promise. That's for her. See, she has some oats tonight.
And an apple too.
Finally, the tournament begins. The jousts are shot with chaotic, visceral energy. This isn't the formal, slow-motion tilts of old. It's rowdy, dangerous, and multiple jousts happen at once. Horses crash, lances fly, the crowd roars. One knight bites the head off a fish. Egg finds it both splendid and disgusting. But watching Prince Baelor joust with sleeped efficiency plunges Dunk into a crisis of faith. Back at camp, he voices his despair. Sir Arlen wandered for 60 years and was never a champion. What chance do I have? In this doubt, a fiercer resolve is forged. He raised me to be an honorable man, and all these noble lords can't even remember his name. I am his legacy, and on the morrow, we will show them what his hand has wrought. Chills, absolute chills.
Sir Arlen wasn't gifted with... He lived nigh on 60 years and never was a champion. What chance do I have? His name was Sir Arlen of Pennytree, and I am his legacy. On the morrow, we will show them what his hand has wrought.
Hard salt beef. The title is the cheap, tough food of hedge knights. It is Dunk's journey. The Blackfire Seed, watch for it. When Egg practices swordplay, he yells, "Do you yield, Blackfire bastard?" This is our slow drip introduction to the civil war that will define this era. Tone and direction, perfectly balanced by Owen Harris. It's funny, heartfelt, and socially sharp. It builds a lived-in, messy world that feels wholly new for this franchise. What did you think of Episode 2? Were you as moved by Dunk and Baelor's scene as I was? Let's chat in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to Episode Breakdown, and ring the bell so you don't miss our deep dive into Episode 3. Until next time, keep breaking it down.